and welcome to the Star Wars Dads podcast. I am TM5679. Here are your pilots, Spidershan and Josephine Bruce.
Welcome back.
Hello there.
Welcome back. Grogu. I'm hyped up. Hey, there we go. Me too.
Both got them on our shirts today.
I'm hyped up. Are you hyped up?
I am very excited.
I have to step away from. I have to move away from the microphone because I can see my levels spiking to the red here. You can hear me, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
If I'm talking too loud, if I'm talking too much, I could just put this on.
Oh, geez. I don't want to see those anymore.
Well, it says here, don't push my buttons, right? Actually, I was doing some cleaning up around the house today. Well, like deep spring cleaning. Today was a holiday, and so Monday here today, I was not working. Well, actually, my wife either. So we were doing some deep cleaning, and I came across this in a box. I love it. So I'm going to keep it. But yes, I agree with you. It's not something that I want to see again. It was a whole bag of it. I threw them all out except for that one.
I guess if you're just listening to this and not watching,
I'm sorry.
He was holding up a face mask with Grogu on it.
Yeah, it's a face mask with Grogu on it, and it says "Don't push my buttons," but it's definitely unofficial. But anyways, that was from the COVID days for my kids to at least pump their spirits. But anyways, that's over. The COVID days are over, and now it's the new era. Well,
yes.
Okay. We're back. We're back here. We're going to do a little short episode, talk about the Mandalorian, then and now and the future.
Yeah. I mean, we are on the eve of this movie. I mean, you get to see it in just a couple days as we're recording this. I've got to wait
on Thursday, like everyone else, right?
No. Don't pretend. Don't pretend you don't get to see it early.
Well, I already saw 25 minutes.
Yeah, well,
that's all I'm going to say. I saw 25 minutes, and on Thursday I'm going with my family to see the Mandalorian Grogu. Yep, and a couple of friends. Me, my wife, my two kids, and a couple of friends from my childhood friends. We're all going to go together. Well, We'll all meet up there. I bought tickets for all of us, so we can all sit with shoulder to shoulder in a way, sit together.
Nice. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Going with family, friends and these groups. This is what Star Wars in theaters should be doing, bringing people together.
That's right.
I unfortunately be probably by myself. It looks like for my first showing. But our holiday here in the States is next week, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably go as a family then.
Okay.
So, yeah. But let's talk a little bit about Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Mandalorian,
you've been
the
doing
TV
a
show.
Rewatch. Correct.
I have, and we're up to season 2 now. I think episode 4. But okay. I definitely we're not gonna have time to
get through it though.
No, because with all the extra, with the spring cleaning, I have in-laws coming in on Monday, so we have nonstop spring cleaning to do and prepare for that. So anyhow, they're all coming from Dagobah. No, not Dagobah. Well, it's somewhere warmer than here, anyways. It's from the south.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It was humid enough to be Dagobah here at my house today.
Oh, was it really?
Oh yeah, very humid. And then we got a ton of rain again. Hopefully, that's why it was flooding, humid, right? But we did get a bunch of rain.
That's great.
So, anyway, back to Mandalorian though.
Yes, back to the Mandalorian.
So, what have you doing the rewatch? I know you're only partway through season 2. It sounds like maybe halfway through season 2. But what are some things that you're kind of noticing, re-noticing, moments that have kind of stood out, or just overall themes of the show?
Western. That's the same feeling the whole pretty much the whole time Western feel. And rewatching, I think this is the third time that I'm going through season one and then season two. Well, okay, third time that I'm going through. Actually, it will be the fourth time that I saw
Wow.
season one because, of course, season one
Uh-huh.
original, and then when I was watching season two, watch that one again. So we're at, let's say, the fourth version, fourth
Nice.
time. And you know what? I wasn't bored. I have to admit, watching season one for the fourth time, but in like for so many years. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching it four
Mm-hmm.
times in a row or in the
Right.
same year, but in the all this time I did not get bored. You know what? I was anticipating the next episode and the next episode. I didn't want to like go through them all. I was happy enough to go through and knowing already know what I know. So you know what? I might actually buy the Blu-rays.
Nice.
You know what? I was thinking about the Blu-rays. I think they're going to have a whole collection, like the whole series one day, and I'm going to wait to buy that one. I'm not going to
Like
buy like
a
season
complete series
a complete series
plus
box
the
set,
movie.
a box set. Oh, maybe with the movie too, but I'm going to hold off for a box set. Uh, would you buy a box set of The Mandalorian, or you would just watch it over and over again on Disney?
Um, if I saw a complete series set, I'd probably pick it up. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was like $300, I wouldn't, but
Yeah. Well,
but
you know what?
if it
Paying
was
for
reasonable priced,
paying for Disney Plus for 3 years is about that.
yeah, well, except for Disney Plus, I get new content and a lot more than just three
Yeah.
seasons of The Mandalorian.
You get the mall
Exactly.
and all that.
I get all of the Star Wars and all of the
That
Marvel and
okay.
all of the
Okay.
Disney.
Yes, yes, yes. But besides that, then I think in season two we are at we watch Grogu eat the eggs.
Yeah. Yep.
They had
Oh,
just
fan
met
favorite
the
moment.
siege. I think we were watching the siege, the Jedi. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, we just finished watching this siege. That's episode 4, and the next episode, episode 5, is going to see Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So I
Boy,
don't. We might be. You know what? I think we're just going to watch like an updated version, or maybe probably what you said. You told me you mentioned IGN has a
IGN and some other places have put out some video recaps of the story up till now. Which if anybody's listening to this and they're worried, like, oh, I don't really remember what happened, or oh, I missed the third season, or and now I can't go see the movie. Um, they have made it very clear. When I say they, I'm talking about
IGN.
no, not
Oh,
IGN. Although you could just watch that, yes. But I was gonna say no. Favreau has made it clear. I believe it was Favreau, or maybe it was Filoni, but or both of them,
oh,
that this is not while it's a continuation, it is not a here's you need to have watched anything. You could go into this, and this could be your very first experience. It is a standalone story. It does not highly reference or depend on any previous seasons. So what that tells me is that this is not a continuation of the Mandalore stuff. I don't think we're necessarily going to see other Mandalorians in this movie.
that would confuse
Um,
people who were
yep,
just coming
yep.
in,
We're
like
like,
coming in with their parents.
well,
I'm sorry, the parents coming in with kids.
I think the third season confused enough people some
Oh, yeah,
to some extent
yeah, I agree.
with some of that
All right,
when it went kind of heavy into
here
all
we go.
the Mandalorian lore and stuff. But
That's right.
I think this is a cohesive, self-contained story, um, starring our favorite bounty hunter, our new favorite bounty hunter, and his adorable uh
Sidekick.
force sensitive sidekick. So um one of the things I loved, just kind of looking back and talking about the seasons, season one felt like such a great introduction to all this because while there was a story that kind of played out through the season, kind of figuring out why do they want Grogu? Of course, we didn't know his name until the second season, but
That's right.
why did they
Ahsoka.
want why did they want this baby? Um and there was a lot of quest. I mean, the whole show is really all about these quests. Like he takes on these different quests, right? But like it felt very almost video game level. And I don't mean that to be negative. I mean that to say it was a lot of fun, right?
Right.
Like the whole side quest and the whole thing about the sand crawler and he had to get up to the top. I mean, all of that felt very video game fighting the oh my word, the sand pit, the
Sarlacc.
Sarlacc. Thank you. It's late. Fighting the Sarlacc, all that stuff just felt so just fun and video
Yes.
game-ish
Yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah. In a good
Um,
way. It's not childish or.
no, no,
Uh,
definitely not. And complete this quest to do this, Um, and I really liked that. And I liked that we kind of met all these characters throughout the way.
right.
And then it all kind of comes together, right? At the end of season one. And we kind of get, okay, we can bring some of these characters now together that he's met on his adventures. It's and then season two was really about, to me, expanding that, but also expanding it into the world of animation, of Star Wars animation. We got Ahsoka. You know, we got who else did we get? I know we got other characters.
We got Zeb.
Zeb, was he in
Zeb.
season two?
Yeah, he's in season two. We see him, I guess, a little bit later.
Could be. I couldn't remember if he was season two or season three, but
He, well,
um
well, he's in the images here for season two.
okay. Then yeah. Um and so I mean we started getting some of these characters. And of course at the end of season two is probably the greatest moment of Star Wars um live action moments, right? The end of season two.
What
Um,
happened?
when we get Luke Skywalker showing up and just tearing through those tearing through those droids and everything to
That
save them.
that would be a spoiler.
Well, I mean, come on, who hasn't seen it yet?
No, that's
If you're
years
watching
now.
this.
Yeah,
But I mean, that was one of the greatest moments, right? And it got a lot of people talking. Um,
yeah.
season three is a little different. And I I'm not gonna say like, oh, it completely ruined the show or anything like that, because I don't think that's true. I think there's a lot of
Oh,
fun, great moments still in season three,
right.
but it kind of spun its wheels to me a little bit, and there was a lot of stunt casting in season three.
Stunt
There's
casting meaning.
stunt casting meaning you pull a lot of famous people and you put them on screen.
Oh, we got
and
Jack
and
Black.
and usually not because they were necessarily the best person to do the role. It was just like, hey, see, look, it's more of a wink and a nod, like, hey, look who's here this week. You know, we've got
Oh, yeah.
we've
I see
got
what you're
Jack
saying.
Black.
Well,
You know,
that reminds
we
me of the shows from the '80s. You always had this like
yeah,
villain
very
or
much,
yeah,
yeah,
this. So in a way, it's the same because
yes,
they're
yes.
it's
I
like
mean,
the
and we
classic
had some
Western.
of that in the other seasons, but it wasn't like in your face. It was more lesser known, a lot, or more
Yes, you have comedians.
comedians and
Yeah,
stuff like that. but they weren't all front and center. They weren't all recognizable faces.
The
But
voices and all.
yeah, but then you get Jack Black. You get I can't even
What
remember her
was her?
name.
What was his wife, the queen?
Yeah, I can't remember what her name is now.
Liza? No, Lizzo.
Lizzo. Yeah.
Lizzo. Yes.
And you've got, oh, and hey, remember that guy that was played Doc in the Back to the Future movies? We got him too.
Oh yeah,
And it was
that
like,
was huge.
and then another
Jar
episode's like
Jar Binks.
we've got Tim Meadows this week. I mean, it felt a little over the top.
Oh, that was Jar Jar
Um,
Binks as well.
what's that?
Jar Jar Binks as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, but people wouldn't have recognized that because it was the actor who
No,
did the
no.
voice. Yeah, playing a
Well,
different Jedi. So
yeah, he was playing a Jedi.
you know, um, and that was season two. That was season two
Was it season two?
because I think so because that's
Oh,
when Ahsoka is like she finds out that his name is Grogu and doesn't she kind of able to read his mind a little bit and go back to and unlock when he was taken
oh, maybe.
from the Jedi Temple during the purge, during
Well,
Anakin's purge.
I was going through the still gallery of Mandalorian season 3, and he's in there. So,
Oh,
well,
maybe it's
anyways,
season three. Maybe it was season three.
yeah,
Maybe it's
season
season three.
3. Well,
Um,
they end up seeing Ahsoka again in season 3. Oh no, that was in the Book of Boba Fett.
oh yeah, maybe it was then. Yeah, because
See,
we get
here's the issue:
season
is this
2.5 and
storyline crosses so many
we
so
got
many episodes
yeah
of shows
2.5 kind of happened season 2.5 during the Book of
of the
Boba
man.
Fett. Um, and of course we get all the dark saber stuff, and that's fine. I will say there is a small part of me, and I don't know what I was really expecting, but there is a small part of me that was a little sad and disappointed that he left Luke and decided
Yeah,
not
yeah,
to train. Um,
yeah. I was surprised too.
and I think I don't know that, looking back now, I'm like, well, yeah, Disney's not gonna let him be out of the show. Um, because Grogu, I mean, he's a little cash cow. He's
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 not a
bringing in
cow.
he's bringing in the money for them. So
Well, yeah, I
you're
ended up
not
buying
really
a
gonna do
mask.
that. Um, I mean, bringing him back and having it, happen during Book of Boba Fett, even, it's like, oh, so it's beginning of season three. Oh, he's back. He's already back. Yeah. How many things do you have with him on within like,
Within reach,
yeah, sheesh,
besides the shirt I'm wearing,
right.
and this is my wife's office.
Yeah, I think I just have
So yeah.
mostly Yoda in here. I don't really have a whole lot of, but anyway, actually, I have a little picture that, yeah, I do have
Well,
a few things. Not quite
else.
within reaching distance, but the point is, they weren't going to let him go. But there's a part of me that will really wanted him to train with Luke, um, for a little longer at least.
Right.
And leave Mandalorian doing his own thing for a little bit. Maybe we could have had a half a season where we were kind of going back and forth between the two of them, and you know, um, I don't know, but anyway, um, they are back, and I do love that they're together though too. So, but I would
Well,
still love to
yeah,
see, like, can't he go to like Luke's for like the summer or something like that? Okay, like you're with me during the
well,
school year.
oh, the
During the
school
summer,
year.
I'm shipping you off to the Jedi Temple for some summer school. Um,
Who knows? The You're right about it won't be the same without Grogu because not only because it's a cash cow, but it's they're synonymous. Now, you people think about the Mandalorian, they think of Grogu or Baby Yoda back then. So they're inseparable. You cannot have a show or a movie now without one or the other. If you're gonna, you
well, and
can't
he's
have a
taking him on as
spin-off.
yeah.
You can't have a
He's
spin-off with just Grogu maybe
Right.
Grogu at a school and eating other people's cookies. But yeah, that's one of the episodes we just watched in season
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
The blue cookies.
The blue cookies. Yeah.
I should
Um,
make some.
I'm sure you could find a recipe
There,
somewhere.
there is a recipe. There is a recipe for the Mandalorian
Yeah.
Grogu cookies.
There you go.
Um, but as I was saying, you now you cannot have that one without the other. At
Yeah.
first, I'm sure it was something they were planning, okay, but it really kicked in for the kids, the smaller kids.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think too, I mean, so at the end of season 3 is I'm pretty sure that's when he officially adopts him, right? And
Yeah,
they become a clan of two basically. Um
that's right.
and you know, now we're however long afterwards. I guess did when you saw the first 20 minutes, was there any kind of indication or any kind of clue as to maybe how long it's been since season 3
Oh, oh, between season three
and the movie?
and oh, I don't know.
No.
You know
Okay.
what? I might have that information now. I'm on StarWars.com here on my other screen, and let's see here. The evil empire has fallen. The imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy. Oh my gosh! You know what? The beginning that just reminded me from the first 25 minutes. It is really cool to see that part. Imperial warlords. That's all I'm going to say. It was really cool to see the imperial warlords that remain.
Wow. Cool.
What they plan to do at the beginning of the movie, and what ends up happening. Very, you know what? I'm not a person to say chef's kiss, but I'm just from the 21st one, just the beginning. I'm really excited for Thursday. So the New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for. Have enlisted. Okay, so the rebellion have enlisted the help of the legendary. We see that in the. We kind of see that right in the ads,
Yeah.
the trailer. Okay, get your tickets now. Yeah, you know it doesn't really say.
Yeah. So maybe we just don't know, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Now, did you also get a sense that this Shadow Council will kind of be our villain for the movie, or do you think that there's room for a villain that we're not aware of yet, that they've done a nice job of
Shadow
hiding?
Council. What do you mean?
Well, the Imperial Shadow Council thing,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
or the warlords.
The warlords remain scattered
I
throughout.
call them Shadow Council because isn't that what we see when they're talking about finding Thrawn and stuff like that in season 3,
That
or
was
maybe it was season 2.
I think that was a different.
I thought it
Maybe
was
it's a
called the Shadow
different.
Council, but anyway,
Well, they're
I'm
not
just
bringing that
curious if
terminology
you
here.
think that if you think that that is that our villain, or do you think that there's room here for something
But
unexpected?
we don't see a villain in the advertisements.
Right. That's what I
So
mean. Do you think that there is one there that they've just hidden really well? Or do you think it's not that deep and it's just these warlords?
I don't know. I really don't know. One imperial officer spoke to another imperial officer on the radio, and we don't know who the other person is.
Hmm.
But I'm not going to say any more because that will spoil the first 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's spectacular. It's actually spectacular. The visually spectacular, and it's like wow, it's like a James Bond intro.
I've
You're
heard
going right into the movie.
that the at walkers that we get are the best uh we've seen so far in live action.
Do you remember the Budweiser advertisement?
Yes.
That's all I'll
During the
say.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, it's not just the Budweiser advertisement.
Hmm. Excellent.
We see those type of those walkers, and
Okay.
they're huge. Like like with this in the cinema, they have the perspective that they're huge, they're humongous. You can see the difference of the size between a person or whoever's, let's say, flying beside them, and these gigantic legs. That's all you see, but it's huge. But you got to see the movie.
I know. We're just days away. Days away. Um, anything else that you are hoping that we do see in the movie that
Well, I'll
we
tell
don't
you what.
necessarily
Right
know?
now,
Or
my wife is hoping to see. Oh, I don't remember her name now. I gotta find it here again. A character. Let me find it quickly. Well,
like,
for me myself, I no. You know what? I just want to go in and have fun.
mhm, mhm.
I don't. I don't mind if we see Luke again. I don't mind if we see another Jedi. Because I know it's not going to be just about them. It's not going to be like a book
No,
about
it's
Boba
not going to
Fett,
be about them at all. No.
and it's going to go to them for half the movie. I know it's not going to be like that. Um, Here we
Um,
go. But for characters, um, maybe I think I did mention it in another episode. I would love to see an interaction with Grogu and I forgot that droid's name. From Ahsoka.
the
Oh, come on, come on. Where's it? The little brown guy. The little brown not guy, but
I'm not
uh,
remembering. The only one I'm
Chopper.
remembering is
Chopper.
Chopper.
Yeah,
Chopper was in Ahsoka. Why not? Oh,
well, we saw him in the background.
oh, oh.
No, we didn't see him in Ahsoka, but we saw. But I was thinking
I was gonna say
the Rebels.
the only one I could think about it in Ahsoka is the one that was like piloting the ship and stuff that was with the that used to teach younglings how to make
No,
lightsabers.
I was referring to Rebels when I said
Okay.
Ahsoka. But
Um,
Chopper, I would love to see an interaction with Chopper and Grogu.
well, I
Uh,
mean, it's possible. We know
well,
we're at least getting Zeb.
yeah,
So
exactly. We already got Zeb a couple of times, but more in the no, we a couple of times. No, we got him in season 3 or no, we saw him like interact with one of the pilots, right?
the pilots, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
just briefly.
And so from there, um, but we did see. I think it was just before that scene we saw the ship outside and the ghost, and we saw Chopper like coming out or going in.
We might have seen Chopper in live action. I'm just not.
We did.
I
Oh,
believe you. I just am not remembering where or when. If that was in Ahsoka
we
or I mean, because
did,
there's
Dank
so
Ferrick.
much. There's so much. There's so many things that they kind of bled over to other series, which is I think I love that when they do that. I don't think they do enough of it, but yeah.
I'm at a characters list here now. I'm finding her. Oh, there we go. Peli Motto.
Oh yeah,
The ship
the
from the ship.
babysitter. Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
with the Three
Yeah, from
Stooges droids.
Hangar 35. Yeah,
Mhm.
in Moss Eisley Spaceport. That's at Pelly. My wife is hoping to see that character back again in the movie. I think she's, I would say she's popular, but
Yeah, I think so.
if they go back
And
to
that's a character.
Tatooine,
Yeah, that's a character you don't have to explain. Like, I mean, you
no,
just
not
go
for the new
there, and if you
episodes. No.
don't know that she's been in the show before, you just need to know that they know each other, right? Like, it wouldn't have to. Um,
The armorer,
throw
maybe I would
people's
like
in.
to see
Okay,
because we never
I
saw her.
I worry
Hundred
that
Miles
bringing in those Mandalorian characters makes it a little more confusing or a little
TV
more.
show ish. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's still part of the story.
yeah. I mean,
See,
I'm not gonna be upset if they're in there. I just don't. I just don't know how realistic it
oh,
is if they're trying to avoid
Oh,
it.
I think maybe. Well, I'll tell you right now. I don't know what happens in the first 25 minutes about anything regarding Grief Karga. If there's any mention of his passing, because the actor passed away, I
Right.
don't think they're going to redo him by
No.
digitally. And I'm sure they're going to mention his passing just to like a salute to the
Maybe.
actor.
That would be
Or
nice. That
yeah.
would be nice to get that. Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you? Because I
Um,
can go on and on, but what
yeah.
about you?
You
You wouldn't
know,
mind seeing Luke again
no,
briefly,
no,
yeah?
of course not. I wouldn't mind seeing any of our original uh cast of characters, but um honestly, what it comes down to is not even so much can we get certain characters in or not.
Right.
I think for me, I want this to I really want this to feel pulpy,
Mm-hmm.
comic-y,
Yeah.
uh the old serials. The way it's kind of shown in the poster.
Right. Right.
Where it looks very pulp fiction-y, the old pulp magazines, the old serials, like I said, where it was very much, this creature fighting different creatures, and it looks like we might get that based on what we see in the previews. Um, but I wanted to have just that fun adventure feel. That's all I ever want from Star Wars. I say it all the time, I know. Um, but
Well,
honestly, as long as we got that,
what
the
what
rest of it is just icing on the cake.
what don't you want to see? What don't you want to see? Is there a character you don't want to see? Is there a ship you don't want to see? Well,
Yeah, I don't
a
want to
ship
see
is a ship.
Spybot.
Well, now we have to look in the, where
No,
I don't know. I'm lost now.
Spybot is
Spybot.
long gone.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
Maul is long gone at this point. Um, no, in all honesty, I I don't really want them to put any sequel trilogy characters, and that is not a slam on the sequel trilogy. I just don't want them to use this to try to um explain the sequel trilogy. I
Right.
want this to be its own thing. I also do not want Thrawn, and the reason I don't want Thrawn is because I want this to really appeal to people. I want people to go, "This was so much fun. I just want to go again." And putting Thrawn in again is just going to, I think, confuse.
Oh, Thrawn. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree completely.
something like that. So, um, yeah, I think that I think other than that, there's nobody that I really care if we do or don't see them. Um, would it be great if Cara Dune was in here? Yes, but she's not going to be. Um,
You think she's not?
no, 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 definitely
I
not.
think they snuck her in.
Oh, I don't. I
No.
don't. I'd be willing to make a bet on that. I
Oh,
mean, if
hey,
I'm wrong,
let's do it. I think she might be in there. Um, okay. Do you think they'll name drop her, or just she'll like we'll see her in the background? Not background. She's not background worthy. She would be
right.
up front. So
I
you
don't think
think
either.
either?
I don't think we're gonna get a
Okay.
name drop. I don't think we're gonna get her in it.
I think I think so. And I'm not saying that because she was in the first 25 minutes. I didn't see her and I don't know anything. But I want to believe, but because it's this very entertaining character.
I mean, that would be a pretty big thing to keep out, but I mean, which is possible. But
Well, yeah, the actress she was so busy training anyways with for her fight
yeah,
that she lost
yeah.
recently. It was horrible. That she lost in 9 seconds. That
Oh,
was
really?
Oh yeah,
I hadn't
yeah,
seen that.
yeah. She lost like within the ninth. Well, I
Oh
don't know
wow.
if it was 9 to 15 seconds. She lost.
Oh wow.
Uh, Ronda Rousey. She just twisted her around, got her on the ground, twisted her leg, got her around the neck, and she tapped out.
Wow.
It's
But
not this.
anyway.
Yeah. It's off topic, but anyways,
Yeah.
I believe there's going to be. So you said you're willing to bet.
Yeah.
All right. What do we bet?
I don't know.
All right. How about if she is in there, that means you lose. You have to do an OBS recording.
Okay. Deal.
I'm just kidding about that. I won't subject you to that. Okay, we'll discuss it offline. We'll figure it out. But
yeah,
Rota the Hutt. It's an interesting character to bring back, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just it's a
of
nod
all characters.
To people who,
yeah,
I think
from
it's
the
just
Clone
a nod.
Wars.
I don't think it'll have anything to do. I don't think it's like we're gonna see a flashback to Anakin and young Ahsoka,
No,
like saving him or anything like that. I don't even think he's gonna be like, oh, I once met this guy named Anakin Skywalker, and he saved me with the help of his Padawan, and
was he?
I don't think we're gonna get any indication that he was ever in the character was ever in anything Star Wars before. I think it's just a hey, we have this hut here. What if it's what if we say it's um Rada.
Yeah, Rata the
Rata.
Hutt.
Um, you know, I mean, it's just so that they could say that it. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with. I mean, I suppose you could say, oh, because of whose son he is, right? He's Jabba the Hutt's son. Um, that could be tied into the story. So maybe, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, we need to go find Jabba the Hutt's son. And so
what about Zero the Hutt?
Zero's dead. He died in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think I just think they needed a character, and they're like, oh yeah, we have
name
Jabba the
drop
Hutt's
Zero.
son, so they're not name dropping Zero the Hutt.
They brought back Rota the Hutt, so you know what?
Yeah, they're not name dropping Zero the Hutt.
It says here
we have a better chance of ending up back at Dexter's Diner than dropping Zero the Hutt in here. All right,
it says here, heir apparent heir apparent to the Hutt Empire, Jabba's infant son was barely old enough to slither before him. Oh, I was just talking about when it was a baby.
Oh,
Zero. Yeah, well, this is the characters for. I'm reading up on the characters that are in the movie. So Rota the Hutt. You can tell you what. Yeah, they give him his dimensions, but they don't give him his weight. he's buff. Rhoda, he was Hutt-napped. He was not kidnapped. Jedi Knights to prevent. Okay, so they don't say where he is and what he's doing yet because they don't want to spoil it, I guess.
No.
But
nope.
In the data bank for the movie, we got Din Djarin, Grogu, the twins, Zeb. Oh, he has his full name here, Garazeb.
Mm-hmm.
I had forgotten about that. And Embo.
Yep. And you know what? I don't want to know anything other than that going into this movie now at this point. We are days away. I'm ready. I don't want to know anything more about any of the characters. I want to be surprised and delighted.
Yeah,
and I want twins. To be faster, more intense.
That's the same twins from Book of Boba Fett.
Yep. So I'm good.
I'm good.
I feel like that's pretty much all I wanted to say on it. And
all right.
I just ready to do it. And then next time we're on here, we'll be talking about the movie.
Yep.
Having seen it.
Well, I'm going to see it on Thursday, so I might just do a little video, say, hey, this is a really good movie. Go see the movie. Maybe Thursday. We'll see. Before we go, reminder that we have a first look. Oh, the other side. If I'm showing a video for for the audio listeners, I'm showing a mini poster that is a special look event only from IMAX viewing of 25 minutes of the Mandalorian Grogu. My God, it's double-sided and it's really cool, really nice. I have one locked and loaded for you, Shannon, but this one I'm holding up is for a special viewer or listener. But the main objective is to get to subscribe on YouTube, and you have to show us and prove to us that you are subscribed. That will prove to us that you're actually watching the shows. So if for new viewers, or listeners, go ahead and subscribe, right? Watch the episode. Hey, if you already listened to the episode on Spotify, we're on Spotify or on any kind of cast you want. We are there. It's being delivered by what do you call those droids, the delivery droids? I don't know. Spy bots. But anyways,
no spy bot.
We're everywhere. Any kind of cast you can find it, we're there. It automatically gets sent out all in one shot. And on video, we're on video as well, right? On Spotify video and audio. We are on video as well, but we're pushing for YouTube subscribers. Let's go. Let's push it to 100. And what did I say last time? By the end of June?
I think so.
Yeah, because
something like that.
It was too hard to push for before the 22nd of May. I was, don't get cocky, kid. That's what I was a little bit. So by the end of June, the last day of June, is it the 30th, I think. So if we get 100 subscribers by the end of June, 2026, I'll be specific on that. We will send one out to a North American viewer. All right.
Yes.
So get on it. Subscribe. YouTube. Take a screenshot or something and send it to us by email at StarWarsDads77@gmail.com. Or even better, how about you join us on the Nintendo Dads Discord, and from there on, you can join us on the and show us in our little chat area for Star Wars Dads and the Nintendo Dads Discord. Only $1 a month, get you in, and you can talk all you want. You can have all the episodes of Nintendo Dads and all that jazz, right?
Yes. Good time over there.
Yeah. So, that's it for us. I guess we're gonna sign off here. What about a little Wilhelm scream for the heck of it? There we go.
That was just for the heck of it, I guess.
Were you able to hear that?
No.
Oh, okay, I just queued that up.
Hopefully our audio, at least we could hopefully sound better. But yes, I no longer hear the sound.
Yes,
or anything,
the elephant in the room, or the bantha in the room, was I want to apologize for the last episode. You know what? I don't even know. We're episode 36 today. I think. Sure. Episode 36. Welcome to the end of episode 36. But anyhow, I want to apologize about the last episode. It just really got out of hand with those
Minox on the cables.
Those digital cables again. I shooed them off today with a digital broom. So,
all right, man.
That's it. Yeah, we're losing it here. I'm losing you.
May the force be with you, everyone.
May the force be with you all. Oh. That goes here. That goes there.
Thank you all for taking a seat with us on the Star Wars Dads podcast. We are a part of the Nintendo Dads family of podcasts, including Nintendo Dads, Retro Logic, Retro Groove, On Topic Retro, and Film Logic. If you like what you see or hear and want more, join us through the Nintendo Dads Discord. Direct message us on the socials and we might send you an invite to where all the cool fans are. We are at Star Wars Dads 77 on Blue Sky and X, at Star Wars Dads on the Instagram, Threads and TikTok. Twitch streaming Star Wars games at twitch.tv/Star Wars Dads. Please email us with questions or comments at starwarsdads77@gmail.com.